Our video today will be on a 24-hour urine specimen. So here are some supplies that you can use for a urine specimen. This is where all the urine will be stored in, and it has a piece of tape so you can write your start time and your end time.
For the various ways that you can collect the urine, this is probably the easiest. You just set it in the toilet and you can collect it in here to place it in the container. We have the urinal. This would probably be easier for males, and then you would then place it into there. And then we also have a bedpan that can be used. It will also end up being placed in here.
Okay, so when the patient wakes up, they will be discarding their first void in the toilet, and then the rest after that will be placed in the urine container. So let's say they wake up at 7:30 and they void then, so the next time they use the restroom at 8 a.m., that's when they will put the specimen in this container. Okay, so this 24-hour urine specimen is started at 7:30 a.m. on Friday, so it will be closed on 7:30 a.m. on Saturday, and the last void, it will also go in the urine container.
Okay. So when you woke up this morning at 7:30, you emptied your bladder and the specimen was put into the toilet at the time began for your 24-hour specimen collection. So now that you have to use the restroom again, it's now 9:30. I'm just going to go ahead and give you this bag again. We need to collect every bit of urine, and then we'll place it into the full large container. Okay. So now we're going to take this urine specimen and put it into this container. Okay, so it is now 7:30 a.m. Saturday morning, so the 24-hour specimen collection is coming to an end. The patient does have to urinate one last time, so we're going to bring him to the bathroom, and he's going to urinate in the hat, and we are going to include this into the container for the last specimen collection of the 24-hour period. One important thing to remember with the 24-hour specimen collection, if the patient were to be gone out of the room and they had to, say, get an x-ray or some other kind of procedure, and while they were gone they didn't collect the voided urine, then the whole entire 24-hour period would have to restart.
So the purpose of this is to measure elements such as amino acids, creatinine, hormones, glucose, and adrenocorticosteroids. This is a clean procedure.
Okay, so a few more things to touch on for this procedure to prepare the patient. We're going to tell them that they need to drink 2 to 4 glasses of water, probably about 30 minutes before each time the specimen is going to be collected. Okay, so more of the patient education. They already know why we're doing the procedure. This is to the doctor just wants to make sure there's nothing in the urine that shouldn't be there. So we've educated them. They know what's happening. They know that anytime they leave the room, like if they do go to the procedure, they need to tell them to collect the urine. And there's also going to be a sign placed on the patient's door to let any other nurses or people know, especially visitors that are in there with the patient, that the specimen, the urine needs to be collected each time. And so when we go to send it off, we're going to need 2 patient identifiers. We're going to need the specimen source. We are going to need the date and time of the collection, so the start time and the end time. And then we're going to need the bottle, the number of the bottle. And so after the 24-hour period is over, we're going to send it off to the lab. And then once we get the results back, we are going to let the provider know so he can decide what to do after that. Each time we collect specimen from the hat or any other urinal or bedpan, we're going to make sure that we use the filter and just place it like this, and then we would then pour it in just to make sure we get any kind of particles or sediment pieces that shouldn't be in the full specimen collection.
Unless otherwise instructed by the provider, we will be keeping the urine specimen on ice in the bathroom to ensure that it does not decompose.
And that is how you perform a 24-hour urine specimen collection.